Hey everybody, we're back. My name is Rashelle. Wanted to talk to you a little bit more about my experiences as a healthcare interpreter. That's what we do here at Connecting Cultures. In a previous video, I had talked about my first experience as a healthcare interpreter, and kind of along that vein, I wanted to continue with my experiences and some of my stories. I look forward to hearing your stories as well. So as we were developing at Connecting Cultures, we're kind of going by the seat of our pants, and it was early 2000s and things were still getting developed. Early 2000s is when the National Council on Interpreting in Healthcare's Code of Ethics came in. Again, early internet, and so we were trying to figure things out, and I was actively interpreting. And I went to the hospital for labor and delivery, and those were some of my most precious moments. What a blessing to be involved with somebody's most intimate moment of bearing a child. And so in the delivery was over, or not quite finished. No, it was at that point. And so in the positioning, there I was, and I had my really nice shirt on and my khaki capris and hair done, and the whole groove looked very professional. And the doctor in a delivery with the umbilical cord, right? Doctor has to clamp the umbilical cord to cut baby, or not to cut baby, obviously, but to separate baby and give him to mom and that whole bit. So the doctor clamped the cord, and baby was going to mom, and then the clamp let loose. And so there was cord blood flying all over the place. And I got it up this nice shirt I had, and it was everywhere. And so there's other things that you're focusing on, right? But I leave the appointment, and I am like, okay. And I go home, and I had to get rid of my really nice shirt because it was covered with some woman's cord blood. And so that was the time where in the early, right, because there's a lot of development and a lot of work that's been done in the industry. But at that time, it was like, I guess I need protective gear, personal protective gear, because next time I want to have a pair of scrubs on or a gown or something to protect me from the slipping clamp off of the umbilical cord of the woman who just had her beautiful, beautiful baby. So if you're new into the field, and even if you're not and you haven't considered this before, it's really, really important if you see providers and healthcare providers that are in scrubs or that they have some type of protective gear and it's consistent, be sure to ask for that. That's kind of the balance that we have to strike as interpreters, because we're not trained in healthcare, and so it's not part of our gear and our policy and procedure. But as we continue to develop our role, standard operating procedures do need to exist. And so it's really important to make sure that you protect yourself. So if you see people that are covered, that have masks, that have scrubs, gowns, whatever, be sure to ask for that. It's not always obvious to providers that you need that too, because you're there as a communicator, but you need to advocate for yourself. And make sure that you're protected. So if any of you have stories of maybe not cord blood, but some of those interesting moments that we all experience in healthcare, I'd love to hear about it. So thanks a lot and have a great day.